You're about to turn. Get into the light fast. Run. That was close. Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I just sort of fell into it. I roamed the country for another reason entirely. I'm looking for my sister.
Sister?
Yeah, her name is Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together. I think a guy named Waltz was experimenting on us.
A lot of nut jobs in the world, huh?
Yeah. I have to learn the truth.
And then what?
And then?
What will you do once you find your sister?
Haven't thought about that.
Well, that's odd.
Well, there'll be time for that, once I find her.
Once you find her. Well, I have a very specific plan.
You look like someone with a specific plan.
I'd like to live by the ocean. You know, it's supposed to be easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find a bunch of old postcards or something?
Don't laugh at my dreams, man. I know one thing. I have to get out of this city. It's killing me, right from the inside. Will you help me?
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck people. I will help you with them. And you can help me survive on the road. You know the routes. You know how to survive out in the open. What do you think? We cover each other's asses. How does that sound?
Okay, let's do it.
Awesome. Deal. You won't regret this, Aiden. I promise. As for your goal, here's the situation around here. After the PK commander was murdered, they blocked the route to the center. They're trying to keep the killer from escaping. To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them. But I know when they change the night guard. That will be our chance. I'm gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds. Meantime, take a look around. Live a little. Come on. Let me show you something. Here. You'll need these. Take a look around the city. Old Villedor. Plenty of interesting spots to check out. You see the church? That's where the Howlers were after us. It's the center of the district.
Uh-huh.
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not, just have fun. The world's already ended, right? How could things get any worse? I'll be back in touch when I've got a handle on things.
Just let me go. It's easy.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. But then I see the goddamn UV lights. You know, more people kill themselves than are killed by a viral these days. I guess maybe it's got a purpose.
Take heed and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city.
How dare they close the passage to the center? We are free people.
Man, I'm so thirsty.
That can't be good. I can't take this anymore.
Can you believe this shit?
Just cause he got... You see what I see? Track that down.
Don't make me kick your ass.
I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No frigging way I can do it. 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
Easy money.
I just have to get it right this time.
Easy enough.
Alberto needs to see I'm good enough.
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Hey, what's a craftmaster?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real freaking genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then, I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and up as far as... But...
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. But I can't promise anything.
I would be very grateful.
Parts for Carlos and his groundbreaking fence. Hope he's still waiting at the bazaar.
Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money?
Listen, Pilgrim. We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What?
Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But... I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
Bet you wonder where all the guns went, right? Army seized them after to kill a bunch of people. To drink them. God knows who's got Don't trust the peacekeepers.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one? So,
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
You got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on,
Hey,
that's when you know
that's
you hit
the
rock
Pilgrim.
bottom.
Here, I sell the real deal.
5 years of learning and all for nothing. I just have to get it right this time. Alberto needs to see I'm good enough.
Unless Mother Nature takes a bit.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Have you seen a ginger with a mohawk? Bastard stole my last bottle of water. Damn vile workers. They're like chains.
All you have to do now is deliver on your promise.
Is the taco necessary?
You promised.
5 years of learning and all for nothing. I just have to get it right this time. Hey.
That's the pilgrim.
The best of the bazaar is here. For you.
Remember, Pilgrim, you're not what happened.
You're a pilgrim, aren't you?
Barney?
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Who is Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
Well, I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Well, now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
Find something you like?
5 years of learning, and all for nothing. I just...
You look familiar.
Yeah, the guy who almost got hanged.
Why worry? You're standing here, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Look, we had no choice. If you had turned like we thought you were gonna, it would have been a massacre.
A crowd of people against one infected. Odds were in your favor.
Huh. I see you already got a marker. More time you spend here, more you'll understand. Our rules are strict, but that's how we survive.
Sure.
Wonder what happened to Japan. They were the first to go dark in 23. Probably all dead. Like the rest of them.
What?
Fuck me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
Bill, how's New Paris? I have a cousin.
Psst, you. Got water for sale? I'll lay half a crystal per gallon. Man, I don't want to end up drinking my... You're new here, aren't you? You'll see. This place is full of secrets. Most of them you don't want to uncover.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. But then I see the goddamn UV lights.
Hello.
Have you ever planned in common?
I wonder what the hell is going on at the Central Loop.
Yeah, I can't even get Netflix, bro.
Maybe try Fender.
Looking at all the dead people?
It says here they're missing.
Same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great, Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across two of them. Two girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they will probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
Water runs out, we're all gonna be fucked. PK, civilian alike.
I ain't leaving the bazaar today. The wind's blowing from the east.
You were supposed to be discreet, not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
They surprised me.
Did
How
Lucas
was
have
I supposed
enemies?
to know they had shears?
He was a PK commander. What do you Why the peacekeepers are killing one another?
That doesn't seem likely.
You're worrying about something, and then everything works out.
Really?
Howdy.
And when are you getting married?
See a new face.
Never.
Is that not necessary?
Let's not talk promised.
Guess I shouldn't make promises when I'm drinking.
Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they
Thanks.
had shears?
That's nice of you.
Easy for you to say. You weren't there.
And I regret that. I'd have killed the bastards on the spot.
You're very nice.
Some say the renegades are about to attack.
Isn't going to happen. I get it. Sorry.
Fuck me. People will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had
I
shears?
met Lucas several times, and for a PK, he seemed accessible to me.
Maybe that was his problem.
And I regret that.
What if there's
very
nothing
much.
to it?
I'd
And
have
this
killed
is
the
just
bastards on the
random
spot.
Drinking my own pee.
Do you believe that?
Someone's got to do something about the situation.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter.
How'd that happen? I didn't have water for 2 days. Everything started to shrivel up.
I'm not doing that much better.
Have you made up with your brother yet?
He needs to apologize first.
Have you decided what you're doing with the rain?
Half for sale, half for myself.
And your brother?
Don't mention him. He still hasn't paid me for last year.
Ugh.